everyone, welcome back to this channel where we talk about financial growth, wealth, and life in general, helping you grow and making you better one video at a time. I think I'm getting really better at this. All right, so what we're about to talk about today is what is God's plan for you as a Christian. Is his plan that you should be poor, or is his plan that you should be rich? I'm here to assert to you today that every Christian should be financially free. Why? Because the plan of God is that you should be truly free. I wrote down some things in my book while I was studying today, and I would like to share them with you. In the book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 13, I put out this. He said, don't indulge in the flesh. Serve another humbly in love. Don't indulge in the flesh as a Christian. Serve another with humility and love. My brother, this is the call to success. When I read it today, while I was doing my devotion, I was like, I have to come and tell you about this. What is indulging in the flesh? Womanizing. What is making me mad about this thing they call womanizing is? It's people that don't have money that are womanizing. I had a story. A lady went to see a guy. The guy took her out to eat and drink. After that, the guy told her that they were going to go down to her place. That her place was not so good. His place was not so good, one thing. The girl didn't really bother because most girls are just looking for who they'll get married to. It doesn't really matter. They can grow with you. There are good girls out there. Just find them. And stop taking them to clubs. Meet them in church. Who knows? So, when they now stepped out, they ordered an Uber. On their way, they kept on driving. The guy now said that he doesn't want to take her to his place, that his place is not so conducive, so they should get a hotel. From one hotel to the other. Apparently, he was going in and coming out. What I assume was happening there was that he was going in, they're telling him price, the guy can't pay. So he kept on coming out till he got frustrated, started fighting with the Uber driver. And please, if you don't have money, I'm saying this now, don't indulge in the flesh. Stop chasing women. No man has ever lost women by chasing money. But every man has lost money by chasing women. Watch what I just said again if it doesn't mean. No man. I don't understand how you don't have a house. Probably in that place you came to drink. Maybe some men are drinking. The owner of the place was there according to what I heard. And then you don't have money. But you are trying to carry woman. How does it stand in your poverty? How do you do? You need to write a book. How it stands when I'm broke. Because I don't know how you're doing it. Because it will never stand. Blood cannot flow there. The blood needs to be flowing. Let me explain to you how sex works. Right? When you are aroused, what happens is that blood flows from your brain to your waist. So I don't want to be vulgar here. In order to allow the carrot come up. That's how it works. That's simple thing. I'm just explaining it in basic terms. When you are focused on other things, when you are trying your best to grow, doing things that are necessary for you to grow, like exercising, reading, blood flows, circulates now from your body to your brain so you can think more. You understand? You're no longer directing blood from your brain to you understand what I mean? As a man, you need to be directing more blood through your body to your brain. So you can clean your brain up so that you can reason. Please, you're broke. You cannot be chasing women. Don't indulge in the flesh. Don't indulge in the flesh. It's very important. The second point is to serve others humbly. The biggest mistake most people make is that they think that when you get rich, you become proud, hence you don't serve. People serve you. No. The wisest men are still serving. Elon Musk is still providing service. You must serve, and you cannot serve who you don't love. So if you love your customers so well, you'll be able to listen to their problems, ideate a solution, and then serve them. You see why I said that every Christian is supposed to be rich? Why we're not rich is because we just read if you even read self, you don't even read. So let's not say we just read. You don't even read and you won't even listen. So you don't read, and for you that read, you don't practice, you don't put into action. And don't forget, I have always been saying, worst, sorry, woe to the man that just studies for the sake of knowledge. But great is the man that studies for the sake of action. So you should be studying for the sake of action, not for knowledge. So if you are a true Christian and your job is to love your neighbor as yourself, which God says is the greatest law of them all, love God thy Lord, love your God thy Lord, and love your neighbor as yourself. If you truly love your neighbor as yourself, which is your customer, you will provide them with the best service. I've asked the question. I'm asking you a question now. Are your customers lucky to have you as the person that is serving them? Did God bless them with you, or are you a curse? Because there are some of you that are curses to your customers. When they experience, in my solar installation business, when we meet people, they'll tell us now, so all solar installers be. They know they talk truth. What sort of reputation is that? You guys are out there killing the business. So do your customers trust you enough to give you their money? Are you giving them enough love? So I broke down this into a table, right? And the table is what we're looking at right now. So we have a Christian's freedom and financial freedom. Christian's freedom and financial freedom. A Christian's mandate is to serve their neighbor. And by serving their neighbor, they actually demonstrate love, and the prospect of heaven is guaranteed. An entrepreneur's mandate is to serve his customer, and by serving his customer, financial freedom is guaranteed. The three things that matter to a Christian is God, my neighbor, and myself. That is the order. It's not the other way around. The three things that matter to an entrepreneur is your God, your neighbor, and yourself. Your God can be whoever you worship. I worship Jesus Christ. I would never stop worshiping him. So my God, my neighbor, and myself. But if you notice a poor person, they serve me, myself, and I. That's why they have the consumer mentality. They only after what will they get out of it? What will my profit be? What will I gain? What will I? Meanwhile, you, a Christian, you, an entrepreneur, what you're saying is, what will I give out? What will I give? By giving out more service, you automatically become rich. The more people you can serve, the richer you become. If I'm serving 10,000 people and you're serving 1 million people, you're going to become richer than me. The other day, I read a report rather that says First Bank in Nigeria has about 5 million customers. 5 million. Calculate it at 50 naira per transaction. Just take it, and each of them do 10 transactions a day. Press it. That's what, by serving more people. That's what the Bible is telling you, to love your neighbor as yourself, right? Entrepreneurs. Now, a Christian is supposed to pursue salvation with all his heart, soul, and strength. Meaning you're supposed to put in everything you have into becoming a Christian, into pursuing love. Same thing with entrepreneurship. You pursue your business with all your heart, your soul, and strength. You don't relent till you get there, to the end of the goal. So if we apply the Christian principles and just pick it like that, everybody is applying it except us that own it. We that own the book, we're not applying it. We read a lot of all these books, read that, pour that, and many of them, the principles they're talking about are from the Bible. You can't compare. They have understood it, they've applied it, and look at their lives right now. Apply it, I'm telling you. Following God requires effort, discipline, and perseverance. Following God requires effort, discipline, and perseverance. Financial freedom requires effort, discipline, and perseverance. These 4 points I just stated now are the reasons why all Christians are supposed to be wealthy. The reason why you are not wealthy is because you're not applying the principles in your Christian life into your financial life, or you're not just a good Christian. Maybe you're not just a good Christian. You don't even know the principles you're supposed to apply in your Christian life. You don't call on the promises of God. You don't call on the principles of God in your life to make yourself better, right? As I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying my content. It really encourages me to continue doing the work that I'm doing. I will try my best to give you principles and knowledge and practical things that will help you scale yourself to the six figure in the coming year, right? I'm always available. Send me messages on what you want me to talk about, and I will create a video about it, right? It was nice to have you all watch this channel. See you some other time. Take care.